Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to build a modern house in Minecraft that features all the basics you need for a survival world, while also using affordable materials like oak and stone, and featuring doors that you can close at night to protect your house from monsters. To start off, you're going to have to gather these materials. Then the first thing you want to do is put these items into your inventory bar. Now you can start working on the foundation of the house. Dig out this 4x2 area and place smooth stone blocks for a little pathway. Now copy this layout for the foundation of the house. Place smooth stone slabs 6 blocks from the edge there, and then go back up to the front, and then place another 2 smooth stone slabs to create a little bit of a stair for the pathway. Now dig this 8x3 area for the pool, and then place smooth stone blocks on the bottom for a floor. And then you want to fill that with water. Now you can go to the left side of the house and dig this 2x2 area, and we're gonna put smooth stone blocks there and then sand there and fill it with water. Now copy this layout for the bushes of the house, and then build those to be 2 blocks high. Now add this little bush here, and then go to the top right of the house and place these peony flowers as a bit of extra flowery decoration. Now switch your inventory bar to these items. Copy this layout for the first floor walls. Now build those to be 4 blocks high. Now place oak planks on top of these openings here. Then add a layer of light gray concrete on top of the walls you just built. Now fill it in. Now dig out the selected area. Now create a 1 block overhang using light gray concrete around the house. Now go back up to the top of the house and lay out these walls for the second floor. Now build that to be 4 blocks high. Now go to the back side of the house and add this bush on the second floor. Now add this wall using oak planks. Add a layer of white concrete on top of the walls that you've just built. Now fill it in. Now dig out the highlighted area. Place glowstone in the corresponding spots. Now we're going to create this exterior deal around the house. What you want to do is you want to build these 3x12 block high walls, and then you may have to break some of the light gray concrete between the first and second floor in order to get it all the way up there. Now what we're doing is we're kind of making that overhang by the rest of the house. So on the top and bottom sides, the overhang is 2 blocks, and then on the pool side, the overhang is 1 block. Now put these items into your inventory bar. Now I can work onto the exterior decorations of the house. What I did here is I placed 2 oak doors, and then I placed some trapdoors on top of it. I was able to place a block down and sneak, and then that was how I was able to place those trapdoors down. And then place sugarcane on the little sand bed that we made earlier, and then build that all the way up to the top. Then take some of your smooth stone slabs and build up 3 blocks wide there and create a bit of detail for that part of the house. And then now we're going to pile trapdoors on top of each other to create kind of like a bit of a window frame. Basically what I'm doing again is sneaking and placing them on top of each other, so that way you don't accidentally flip them. And then now once you got that a wall made, you can flip them up. And then for these here, I just built them to the height of the glass, but you can build it all the way up to the top there if you want to. kind of showing that right now, but I decided later that I'd just break them and kind of leave the white concrete showing without a trapdoor there. It's up to you, but this is the way that I did it right here. Now we can go to the pool deck, and what we're going to do here is we are going to build a bit of a shade spot, I guess. So what I did here was I took some oak slabs, and then I kind of placed them like so, and then I extended that out to be 4 blocks past that concrete barrier. So in total that's 5 blocks in length, but it's 4 when you go past the concrete deal around the house. And then I placed a lantern right in between those. And then here's where things kind of get tricky for these doors here. Basically, I try to place them in a way where I could close them, so that way monsters don't get in at night. And then I kind of place trapdoors on top of those, so it kind of looks a bit nicer. But then at night you can close those doors and whatnot. So I kind of tested it out to make sure that it's working. Kind of have to get a little funky of the angle you place it at. But eventually you'll get a hang of it, and you'll get those doors right. Now I can move up to the second floor here, and what I'm doing now is I'm kind of doing the window framing thing we did earlier, where I'm just placing trapdoors and building them to be 4 or 5 blocks high depending on your preference, and closing them. Now I can move over to the back side of the house. What I'm doing here is I'm placing 2 oak doors, and then I am placing oak trapdoors on top, kind of like what we did with the front there. And then now I am going up and adding kind of the window frame deal that we did on those other sides of the house. And then I just placed oak trapdoors in this L-shaped area here, kind of create a different type of window there. Now moving on to the left side of the house, we're going to start by adding more window framing, kind of like what we did with the other sides there. And then what I did here was I placed oak trap doors on top of it. I kind of thought it looked a bit nicer and kind of helped frame it up well. And then I added some smooth stone slabs on this side here, and it kind of creates a bit of extra detail while still looking pretty clean and wide. Now put these items into your inventory bar. And then go inside the house and place these lanterns like so. It doesn't really matter where they're placed as long as they're kind of in the general area that I'm placing them in. And then what I did here was I kind of added a bit of a oak divider for the stair area. So I kind of copy it like so. It's 3 blocks wide, and it goes all the way up to the ceiling. Then place 2 oak fences there. And for this here, I basically built it all the way up to the top, so it's kind of like a middle rail for the stairway, so that way you don't fall to the bottom without it. So. and then place these smooth stone slabs. I kind of did them like a smooth stair like that, where it's not as steep of an incline. And then I basically went up a half slab for each step. And then I kind of got to the second floor here, and then I just left it. And then now we're going to create kind of like another divider again. That way you don't fall through. This one's just in the center, and it goes up to the ceiling like so. And then I built a 4-block wide divider right here. And then I built that up to the ceiling as well. I basically placed iron trap doors on top of the glowstone lights to add a bit more detail. And then once you're done with that, you can take your smooth stone slabs, place them on the bottom half of that block, and then continue making the smooth transition of a staircase to the top. Now, if you look here, that area kind of cut out earlier kind of should fit in pretty well. Then you should be able to get to the top there. Then place oak planks in this little layout that I showed right here. Then you want to place dirt in these areas here and leave this little line open for water. That way we can try to pull our crops and have a nice bit of crop area to grow wheat and stuff. And then I add a little bridge here. And then I place some fences kind of to protect that area there so people don't fall down the stairs. And then I added lanterns on top of that fence and around this kind of square area where our farming area is. Now you can hold your farmland and place some seeds. And then these are just kind of photos of how I personally decorated the house. Feel free to do it the way you want it to, but if you kind of want to see what I did, these photos kind of show what I did for these areas here. I have all the materials I used for the furniture in the materials list part. There's a section that says furniture. So yeah.